Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Joe Burgess. Welcome to my channel. I have two sets of impact sockets to compare today. We got a 15-piece set of snap-on and back here, and in front of that we got a 6-point set of Icon. I think it's 13-piece or 14-piece set, and gonna make a comparison between the two. So let's get started. This is a 12-point set made by Snap-on. It's 15 pieces, all 12-point. Goes from 10 all the way to 24. And just by looking at this, guys, I like to see if you guys can notice there's a Mac Tools one in there. They're not all Snap-on, but there is. I'm going to go through it one more time. There's one more in here that's a Mac Tools. Let's see if you guys can point it out. I'll let you guys know at the end of the video which one it is. I'm just going to go from the top here and swoop down, and I'll show you. These guys here are all Snap-on in the end. I can tell you that. It's in the middle somewhere. I'll give you a little hint. And it's not going to be toward the front either. So one more time. All right. So let's go into the Icon here. So these are all 6-point sockets. They got a little bit different styling than the Snap-on set I have behind it, and it's a little thicker. Everything's stamped in there. The socket numbers actually are stamped on the side of it, which is good for easy replacement, no questions, or nothing like that. Makes it just a lot easier. You know, they come in a nice storage case, which is nice. It takes up a little bit of room too, but I store mine on top of the toolbox rather than inside the drawers. You know, on these. But what I do like about Snap-on, which I wish Icon would have did, was they give you the knurling right here, which is pretty nice, and nice identification on there. You know, I like that. They look to be pretty sturdy and thick, like I said. Look like they're going to be pretty good sockets. I mean, probably resist cracking pretty much. I've had tool truck sockets just snap right down the middle and down the whole socket toward the end on me sometimes. But this is with tool truck brands. I actually have a couple of Harbor Freight, just regular Harbor Freight ones that have lasted me about 3 or 4 years with no cracks, nothing like that. The bottoms haven't worn out really that bad. I mean, I haven't used this set yet, so I you know, it's pretty new, so I haven't actually broke these in yet. But I'm just gonna go by, you know, right now, just by what I see here and what I know of the other sockets. You know, and if I can do that, I give you a good idea how these are probably going to last, you know. If they last anything like those ones, then we're doing pretty good. So, a couple other things I like that Icon's doing here is they kind of give you this bottomed out part by the drive, and I like that. Instead of keeping it all rounded like that, just the size of the socket, I'd rather have it scooped out, so that way I can pull it off the impact gun a little easier. Just makes it easier to do. You know, I wish they kind of did that maybe maybe, I don't know, 21 and up maybe. What else? What other things they did here too was they skipped out the 23, 24. Well, 25 is not really a common size, but they don't even have that in there, which, it doesn't surprise me that the 25 is not in there and the 23. The 24 does surprise me though, because that's that's the biggest size in the Snap-on set, and this goes up to 27, which is terrific. But if you run into something with 24, you're kind of bumming. I mean, either way. I mean, with either set. I mean, if you have a 27 and you have this set, you're gonna be in trouble too. So really, either way, there's gonna be a missing socket either way that you're gonna need. But like I said, yeah, that's the couple of things I noticed with the with the sets, which I definitely would have liked to see Icon do the markings on it, and do some more like this, down a few more sizes too. That would have been a nice feature. But I do like the fact that they stamp everything in there, so there's no question about the part number. You're trying to, if there happens to be an issue that there's a question that's rubbed off there or anything like that. So there's no guesswork. It's a lot of times, like I said, the laser etching, I'm not a big fan of a lot of times, because it will just rub out on them, and by the time sometimes it's completely worn off, then there's a lot of questions, and sometimes you don't necessarily get your tool replaced, and that sucks. So but that can potentially happen. So okay, guys. I'll go over this one more time, and like I said, see if you guys can spot the max socket. I'll go right over the top. Alright. So, in order we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Which one do you guys think it is? Well, if you guys guessed 16 millimeter, you'd be correct. So that's the one that is actually the max socket out of that set. Yep, I was missing that one, and I couldn't have a set with a missing socket, so that's what ended up happening. I ended up getting the socket to replace it. It's just a little bit easier that way. Alright, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I put out 2 videos today, which I'm pretty proud of myself, and I'm pretty happy about that. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.